if I put up Lizzo, most guys will probably pass. But if
Lizzo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oversized women are coming back right now, and I probably
for women to who?
Well, for a man, maybe not you, but for a lot of men, she does.
Which
And
men?
we're sat here laughing, and like, do you know the percentage of the population about how many women are oversized?
I don't.
Too many.
Do you know?
Too many. It's like
There's more. Well, listen, I work in medicine and on weight and stuff, and I see a lot more oversized women. And they're trying. And if you see the adverts that we see on TV from Marks and Spencer, Tesco's, a lot of them
that
now
doesn't mean
are
that men want
promoting.
them.
Okay, stop. I can't. So she's trying to make the argument that because she deals with a lot of fat women, that fat's coming back, right? This is the new obesity, is the new hot. It's coming back in attractiveness. Oversized women are coming back. That's not what's happening. What's happening is that media is glorifying this obesity, oftentimes because we know they're funded by, pharma. They stand to benefit from an unhealthy population. But that doesn't mean that it's what's attractive to men. I mean, she's like, Lizzo, you don't find Lizzo to be the beauty standard? Again, we covered this the other day, but how strange for her to not even find it odd that her mind's going down that path. Like, to her, Lizzo is the beauty standard. It's amazing to me. And she takes it personally, right? It's very like, oh, you're discriminating, you're this. She goes on to talk about discrimination and this, that, and the other thing. But I think we have to distinguish between let's talk just in the way of what men find attractive. What men actually find attractive versus what society is pushing on men to find attractive, right? So society wants this obesity glorified and an unhealthy population, and they want everyone to feel comfortable, even if comfort means that they're unhealthy. But that doesn't mean that that's what guys want. And I don't think that the beauty standard has changed. I think you have more people who aren't taking care of themselves. You have a lazier population. You have a population that's sitting on their phones all day long. You have a sedentary population. You have a population that eats a bunch of garbage food and has a bunch of hormone disruptors and all the products around them and all that kind of garbage. But you don't have then you have a lonely population. Most of those people are sitting alone. And they're like, why can't I get a man? Oh, I'm 250 pounds and I don't exercise and I don't take care of myself. Oh, this must be some type of misogyny why I don't have a man. No, honey, it's not. It's not misogyny. It's that look at what you've done to yourself. You're eating your way into unhappiness. And everyone's afraid to talk about that. Let's go to 1450. This one, by the way, is completely off the wall. And I will warn you in advance, she gets removed from the show. 1450.
But let me tell you, I make my choices, so I decide to choose who I want to date. As I think you decide you want to choose who you want to date. You do, and you do.
Right.
It doesn't matter what it bases on. It's based on what I like. What I like as a person,
and we're
as an
talking
individual.
and we're talking about what men like.
Well, you just discriminated everyone right now.
But that was not the subject about the size of women at all.
Yeah, we're talking about what a man or a woman would give up for the man or woman in their life.
Do you think you and Lizzo have an equally attractive body?
Do you think you do?
I think I have a better body than Lizzo. Do you think you and Lizzo?
You've automatically just discriminated yourself from her.
How? What?
You just said you have a better body.
Yeah.
That's not discrimination.
That's common sense.
That is.
I don't think it takes much
it's
to be
facts.
fair.
So when we talk about colour against white and Black Lives Matter, do we not discriminate? Or do we want to not?
Okay, so she's saying this lunatic, and there's no other word. She's saying that it's discriminatory now. If she asked Pearl a question, do you have a better body than Lizzo? And Pearl was like, well, yeah, I do. I don't think it's that hard. I do. Now that's discriminatory. You can't just No, it's just objectively factual. Yes. Put Pearl next to Lizzo. Pearl has a better body than Lizzo. Objectively factual. Check. Ding, ding, ding. Done. Everyone with sane mind would answer the question that way. But she's offended by it because there's this idea that you can't, you got to walk on eggshells. You can't offend. Everything's discrimination. Everything is misogyny. Everything is bigotry. Everything is anti this and anti that. You can't just objectively say, well, this person is fat. Why is it okay, by the way, to say somebody's too skinny? right? And by the way, we should. There are people who have eating disorders. They get emaciated. They're deeply unhealthy. They have organ damage. Their organs suffer. Why are we okay as a society acknowledging that, but we can't acknowledge the other side of the spectrum where we say this person is morbidly obese and unhealthy? No, that we have to sugarcoat? Why? Because everybody wants to be lazy and get fat and don't want to get called out? That's why. That's why. So this woman, by the way, goes in and out of, her preferences are fine. Everybody else's her preferences are fine. But a guy's preference, if he says, I don't want to be with a fat chick, no, he can't say that. Why? I know I'll get people triggered by the fact that I said chick, but it was too bad. But something happens here at the end, which I thought was fantastic. Go to 104.03, Telly, the last one.
Dates a for the sake of the child.
So you're going to talk me about
okay, lady,
you're going to talk about domestic abuse,
lady,
not
okay, she's got to go. She's too drunk. She's got to go.
No, I'm not drunk. You're talking about
you
domestic abuse.
I didn't say domestic abuse.
She's got to go.
I didn't say that.
She's untruth for that.
What? In a healthy marriage, if you put your hands on me, hold it, please. One moment. Put your hands on me.
It's time to go.
I'm saying to you.
Boy,
thank you.
Physical. Lord of mercy.
Thank you. Go get your phone.
Yo, what's going on? I didn't do anything to you. I was scared.
I love it. Okay, I didn't even. Bottom line, I don't even have commentary on that. I just thought it was so funny. I had to share it. I love that. She's got a. What I love about Pearl is so dry. She has like such a dry demeanor. She's just like, she's got to go. She's too drunk. She's got to go. She's too drunk. And I was wondering, honestly, as I watched the episode, is she drunk? No. Is she? I think she happened to be drunk, but just somebody who holds her liquor really well, which means she probably drinks a lot. Like, I think the threshold was high, but there was a little bit of drunk going on. I love that. I just had to show you that. If you like the short clip and want to watch the full episode, click here. And if you want to connect with me one-on-one on Connect, you're going to click right here. Let's get to talking.